Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Solo Leveling Arise will be the topic. So on today's video, I already made this video like 1 month ago or something like that in early access. But I want to do an updated version so everything is much more crystal clear. So, how to get free exclusive SSR weapons for hunters. In theory, you can get every single SSR exclusive weapon for hunters for free. Okay, you can do it. It would just take a bunch of time at the end of the day. Pay-to-win players will be able to do this much faster. Free-to-play players, I ask from you patience. But don't worry, I will show you how to get it, how to get a free SSR weapon for your hunters as soon as possible. I will show you the best and fastest way for free-to-play players. Pay-to-win players, you can use your money to... You have the special shop thingies, so there you use your like gems and this, then you get that material, etc. But I'll be mainly focused on doing this for free-to-play players. And also I will give you some massive tips related to this so you don't do big mistakes. And as well, I will tell you which of exclusive weapons you should craft first. Okay, so let we start. Subscribe, make sure to subscribe. I'm on a road to 50k, super close, so let's get it. And as well, in my description below and pinned comment, join the Discord server and support me on content creator program for Solo Leveling Arise. I would really appreciate that. So crafting, okay, this is where you're gonna craft your SSR Hunter exclusive weapons for free. Let me start immediately which one you should prioritize. I don't recommend currently now, maybe in future they're gonna be important, but Gentle Touch and on a different level I don't recommend to craft it at all for now. Okay, at all. Every other weapon is way more important than this two. Overall, I would definitely advise that you prioritize DPS weapons, like Emma's weapon and Seo weapon. For example, I would prioritize these two weapons above everything else in the beginning. And Choi. If you pulled him, go for it. But yeah, focus on the DPS character you have. Who is the best of your... who is the best DPS character you have, and then craft his exclusive or hers exclusive weapon. But you do you here. But definitely Gentle Touch on a different level I don't advise. I heavily advise Emma's exclusive weapon, Choi exclusive weapon, and Seo's exclusive weapon. Silvermane, hopefully as a free-to-play you didn't summon, he needs really high investment. Even with exclusive weapon he needs dupes and everything else. So have that in mind, be careful. Bech, just because Chai is here currently, I wouldn't bother too much with this, but at the end of the day, if he's like only DPS you don't have Emma, you don't have Seo, then I guess it's worth it. Libora, again, at this moment, since mainly you will probably use her for charm only, you don't have to bother too much. Cha, on a special dice event, you get it for free. Lim, in early game he'll be broken, later on he will fall off, so be careful. So definitely the top choices for me are Emma, Choi, and Seo, and then later on for Min will be also crazy good. But for now focus on DPS, you can do this later on. Okay, so that's about who you should choose first and what weapon should you craft first. You do you based on the information I gave you. To craft any type of SSR weapon, you're gonna need two types of material. You're gonna need mana power crystals and you're gonna need exclusive weapon design. So let me now explain how to get those weapons, what are the fastest way to get those materials to craft weapons. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole point of the video. Of course, you're gonna have to use as well a little bit of gold to craft a weapon. Okay, so let we say I really need to craft Unparalleled Bravery Seo weapon. Okay, so this is the process of thought. Okay, so I really need Ice Mana Power Crystal. How I can acquire that crystal? You can go into the source, and here it will show you if you already have them, and here it will show you two ways to get it. Play Battlefield of Time and go to the weapon materials exchange. But there is more ways to get it, by the way. playing Power of Destruction is one of the best ways to get mana crystals. Okay, so I will show you now everything. Let me first start with the shop. Okay, if I go here in the shop, you can salvage your R weapons. I do not please don't ever salvage SSR weapon. That's the first thing that I need to say. Also, don't ever salvage SR weapons that are highly usable. Be careful. The only thing that I can say for 1,000,000% you can salvage R weapons. Everything else, dupe them first and then salvage the rest. That's it. Okay? Here is the shop, where by salvaging R weapons, for example, you can get the Traces of Dimensions. And by using Traces of Dimensions, you can buy Mana Power Crystal. Now, is this worth it? Yes. Like, if you really wanna, if you really need to craft the Hunter weapons, you're gonna just at that moment prioritize this. And then later on, when you need to level up your weapons, you're gonna prioritize more this and this. So this part is pretty situational, so don't worry about that. As long as you're using this material right here, you are fine. This material you can only get from salvaging, if I'm not mistaken, SSR weapons, but maybe, just maybe, I cannot remember now, also by salvaging highly invested SR weapons. But I cannot remember. I do not recommend this. I do not recommend this. So salvage R, get the mana crystals if you need it, if you want it from here. That is one of the ways. Okay. Also, I'll go back to this this part in a moment. Also, you need to play Battlefield of Time. Okay? Battlefield of Time is super important because based on your ranking, you will get the essence, and as well you should get this material right here. Nah, my bad. Challenges, okay? Yeah, by playing Battlefield of Time, sorry. By playing Battlefield of Time, of course, you're gonna also acquire this material right here. So, Medal of Time. Now, depending on your rank, how good you will do, etc., then you will get Medal of Time. Like, if you are like really bad at this, you won't get a bunch of this material, but if you're really good at Battlefield of Time, you will really get a bunch of these materials, okay? I mean bunch. It will take some time to stack it up, but I just want to show you all the ways. So using Medal of Time, you can also use that coins that you got from Battlefield of Time and exchange them for Mana Power Crystal. But I don't recommend doing this, okay? The only thing that I recommend doing for crafting an exclusive weapon is getting the Hunter exclusive weapon design from here, okay? Now, sometimes you will prioritize Shadow Traces, sometimes you will prioritize Hunter exclusive weapon design, and sometimes you will prioritize the summons. So that part is on you. I'm just showing you the ways how you can acquire certain materials. Definitely, if you're missing like few mana crystals and you don't want to wait, you can go and buy it from here. So related to the Mana Power Crystals, you can get it from weapon material exchange by salvaging R weapons and getting Traces of Dimensions. Then you can buy a Mana Power Crystal from here. By playing Battlefield of Time, and after, depending on your rank, you will acquire this Medal of Time coins, and then you can as well use them to buy some Mana Power Crystals. Although I would rather save them up and buy this. This is so much more important material and harder to get. Okay. And there is one more way which is super important to get mana crystals. Like I already said before, if I go back, if I go here, loading, freaking loading, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Game mode. Power of Destruction. Okay, Power of Destruction will be one of the best ways to get the mana crystals as well. Although this is low-key pretty random and you won't always get the mana crystals, but if you do this every day and constantly, over time you will get what you need. So pretty much to get power crystals there is 3 ways. Power of Destruction, playing Battlefield of Time, and of course getting it in the shop by using material that you get from salvaging our weapons. And that's the way to go. Okay. So that's about the mana power crystals. They're not big deal to get, it would just take some time. Now, if I go here into crafting again, this material is much more rare. So how to get Hunter exclusive weapon design as a free-to-play. I will show you now all the ways and what is the best way to go with. So manage weapons, move. You can get them by salvaging SSR weapon. I don't recommend this. Please do not ever do this unless you already maxed out your SSR weapon. Then you can do that. Okay, but just please don't do this. Okay, not worth it at all. Not worth it at all. Play Battlefield of Time. Now again, depending on your score and everything else, you will get Medal of Times, and then you can use those Medal of Times to get Hunter exclusive weapon design. This is also one of the ways to go with this. Also, there is Go to Material Weapon Exchange, where you can use this mana power imbued casting and buy this, which I highly do not recommend for the free-to-plays, because to get this material you need to salvage SSR weapon, which you should never ever do unless it's already maxed. So yeah, this is not the way to go for the free-to-plays. The way to go for the free-to-plays is this, even though even that won't be that easy. But there is 2 ways, guys, that you can acquire a pretty decent amount. So here it is. Currently, right now, where is it? 1 second here. Currently, right now, you have Cha High Rate Up event, and from here, just by summoning on the 930 points, you're gonna acquire Hunter exclusive weapon design. Since everyone is summoning for Cha and she's a must summon, I don't see a reason why wouldn't you reach that points. So I believe from here you're getting 1. From the artifact growth, focus on artifact growth, and I believe everyone is doing that right now. Hurry up and focus and try to get 930 points so you get Hunter exclusive weapon design. Be on a lookout for other events like this one, because you might see more Hunter exclusive weapon design, and then you should be focused on getting it from here. So this is already 2 of them, which are really transparent, and you can clearly see you can get it from there. Now, the best way for the free-to-plays, and the easiest way, let me say it, for free-to-plays is doing the challenges. Here, if I'm not mistaken, on chapter 5, you get 1. Then on chapter 11, you get 1. Yeah. And like currently now, if you started playing global, yeah, here, chapter 14, again, another 1. So chapter 15... Let me just double check. Here as well, you're gonna get mana power crystals, and you will see as you're gonna play the game, you'll get even more mana power crystals, so you don't need to worry about them so much, and by playing Power of Destruction and everything else. But here, as you can see, chapter 17 as well. So challenges will be one of the ways to get this weapon design for sure. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. I believe everything is crystal clear. Let me just make one more little conclusion here. And that's it. We can end the video. I want it to be as brief as clear as possible. So I don't recommend a gentle touch. I don't recommend on a different level. The rest is on you. I highly recommend Emma and Cell. To get ice mana power crystals, to get mana power crystals, you can salvage our weapons and buy them in the shop. You can play Battlefield of Time and get it with Medal of Time. and you can play Power of Destruction plus the challenges in many other ways. Overall, you're gonna see the power crystals will pop up eventually as you're gonna play naturally. Now about this part, please do not salvage your SSR weapons, like I already said, to get Hunter exclusive weapon design. Not worth it at all. Do the events like artifact event, summoning event. This is where you're gonna get them, like I already showed you. Also, by playing Battlefield of Time, if you get really good results and everything else, you can buy that material from the shop as well. Just don't please salvage the SSR weapons you have to get this material or something like that. That's 1,000,000% not worth it. Okay guys, hopefully it was clear. Hopefully everything is understandable. Love ya, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, to the next one, bye.